Well, the good news is today's going to be really easy day. Bad news is I don't have a mission to work toward. I can't do a mission until I expand the department a little bit further. But that means that I'll have every opportunity to see new and cool. Not so cool. Abnormalities. It's a little scribble. I'm not sure what this one is, but I thought it was kind of cool because it was a 0102, which means it's darn close to like the first thing that they thought of. This thing seems kind of weak. 12 on the escape information, 12 on the basic information, 4s down here. This seems super weak. And I just need an observation level 2 to see the gift? I'm not sure that this is worth having, but I'm also almost positive that that means that this thing is probably similar to the Snow Queen, in that people were telling me, I guess, the Snow Queen is the perfect choice because it has other weird things about it, just similar to Bloodbath. So I'm gonna hopefully be able to keep this thing. I knew I didn't have anything to worry about with this thing. Or the Snow Queen, even though it's melting down right now. Let's send Yunhu back in there. Again, this is maxed out, so I don't need to do anything with it. But I do want to learn something about this 0102. It's a fantasy one too, so it should be interesting. And hopefully nothing bad. When the work result was normal, the Qwiplof counter lowered with a normal probability. When the work result was bad, the Qwiplof counter lowered with a high probability. This thing, who had escaped, exploded after being near their target for 5 seconds. Many of the staff nearby sustained burns from the incident. So if this thing gets out, don't go near it. Otherwise, it'll explode and you'll burn yourself. Anything else interesting? Sarah, go check it out. Feel free to not be exploded, please. I need you. This Green Dawn's gonna give me a good opportunity to see what Haru can do with this new weapon. I wanna see it. I wanna see it now. Oh my god. You picked the wrong spot, my friend. Goodbye. What? What happened? I didn't even see what they did. I'm not sure if they... Nicole, please, don't do it. But I want to see what this does. I wish I could slow this down more. It seems like the spheres like pop up around them and then get shot at them. So there is some range to this. It's like a triple shot, I think. It's boom, 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 and it hits. That's kind of cool, I guess. It's definitely a neat concept for a weapon. I kind of sort of wish that there was more to it. Like maybe a little bit of an explosion when it hits, or like some zappy sounds or something. It just kind of, I don't know. I don't want to say it doesn't sound good, because it does. It looks kind of cool, but it's a little lackluster, I would say. I would have expected something that was going to be that powerful and that like awe-inspiring, kind of like Gary's weapon. But I get that one because it has a long silencer on it. It's supposed to be like quiet, like a whisper, and do massive damage. I can understand that. This seems like it should be like space-aged firework style. Like super strong, and it's just... It doesn't feel that strong. Now, the one thing I kind of sort of am gonna get good use out of now, because I can finally see what it can do, is the execution bullet. Bye, Epsilon. I miss you already. Oh, their heads don't pop off. They just disappear. Okay, that's actually not too bad. I don't feel nearly as bad. Not nearly as bad as what's about to happen to them. Oh, man. Oh, and Nicole's going in, so that should be fun, too. I kind of, sort of want to call in the rabbits. Is that bad? Should I not? Probably not, but why not? Why can't I? Right? Oh, well, army's out. I'll be fine. I've handled this before, no problem, but should I hit the big red button and let the rabbits loose? You know what? Let's do it. I'm not sure if this is the right idea, the wrong idea, or what, but everybody in this room, we're calling in the rabbits. This is either going to get real good really quick or really stupid really fast, and either way, I'm going to have a good time. Stay in the world. What? Where was Bong Bong? Why is everyone here? I called everyone down there. I wish I could see where that happened. I have no idea where that happened. Screw it. I don't care anymore. Big red button time. Hostile entities. 1, 2. Oh, they just clear out an entire, like, area? The rabbit team can be called once per day. The rabbits can be called to a maximum of 4 departments at once. A maximum of 32 rabbits will be called. The facility must provide a percentage of its current energy in increments of 25% for each department designated. In whichever departments the rabbits are called, the rabbit team and its captain will assume all command, not the manager. The rabbit team will automatically withdraw when no hostile entities remain in the department. Go get them. Energy costs 170? Boy, this better be worth it. You guys better actually be good. Are they just gonna clear entire rooms? Does that mean Army can't get out? I don't know, but I have to see this. Just leave it to the rabbits. Holy crap. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Go, rabbits, go! Wait, Dio, why are you dying? What are you doing? Oh, they got in there, didn't they? Oops. Go, rabbits, go! Look at them go. Scarecrow looking for wisdom. Boy, I hope you go in here. Go get the clouded monk. No, I thought for sure that things couldn't get out. Apparently they can. What? 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 Oh, it teleports them back. They can't get out. No, Yoon-Hoo, what are you doing? Go this way. Oh, are you being called? I bet they're being called. Where's the plague doctor? No. Well, that's okay, because guess what? It's not going to affect them at all because they're going to get killed. Oh, Red, you are in a bad spot. I hope you know that. I love this. This is so cool. They do so much damage. I want whatever gun they have. That's incredible. Hey, there's still some things left. Thank you. Is the day done yet? Call us again sometime. All we need is some grass? Oh, because you're rabbits. Oh. Okay. Whatever. They just suppressed everything. I mean, I know what I'm doing. We totally have the next mission done. Because I'm just going to lead everything into one department. I'm going to break everything loose, lead it all into one department, and I'm just going to let the rabbits handle it. Because, my God, are they strong. Holy crap. I'm probably just going to reset this day because I lost a couple of really, like, decent units I didn't want to. And I can do this day flawlessly. It's not a big deal. But I had to check that out. That was so cool. That was so worth it. See? Easy. Day's done. Oh, boy. Well, I mean, it would have been easy, but there was a few issues that kind of cropped up and drew out. I mean, not enough to make it worth retrying anything because nobody died. And my dear employees, I do hope you all put on the gas masks we distributed to you before we enter. We had this one before, but we never looked at it. I've never seen it. I've picked it a couple times. I've always reset my day before I even get a look at it. I want this one. I don't know what this is. I don't know how bad it's going to be, but I want it, and I want it bad. This one's different. It's like a slime girl. I guess that's cool. I'm trying to figure out why you need a gas mask, though. Is it so they don't, like, get into your body and take you over or something? I don't know. Well, could they not go through your ears, too? No, maybe not. But I was thinking, like, mouth or nose, they, like, crawl in and, like, take over and, like, move you like a puppet. I don't know. I'm kind of concerned. Yoon-hoo, you have a mask on. It's a creepy one, but it's a mask. Go. See what you can do with this thing. That's an olive. That's an olive. That's a difficult one. Oh, boy. Aw, you got the heart. The gooey heart. What does it do? Is it good things? I hope it's good things. Let's figure out what this thing is. Yep, 30, 30, 10s. That's an olive. When the work result was bad or normal, the Qwiplof counter lowered. Repression with it. Oh, there's more. It gave a lump of slime to the first employee who performed any work other than repression with it. However, further observation is needed to determine how the lumps affect change according to the state of this thing. When 1091 completes repression work, the Qwiplof counter lowered. So no repression work with this. Most of these top tier olive abnormalities don't like repression work. I've kind of sort of been steering away from that and just doing repression work with the easier ones. Employees who are in the same area as 1091 have a low chance of being infected by the slime. Those who are infected can be distinguished with a trace of slime on their cheeks. Employees who made contact with 2 also had a low chance of infection. When enough time passed after infection, 2's skin was completely merged with the slime. And infected employees turned into redacted? What? Why? I need to know! How do I not have enough clearance for this? If the Qwiplof counter drops to 0 when the number of 02 took up more than 50% of the department while 1 was still alive. Oh, I see what it's saying. So if I have more than 50% of the apartment who are infected, while whoever has the heart is still alive, the Qwiplof counter drops to 0. So I need to isolate the person that works with this thing. Well, Yoon-hoo, I hope you like this spot because you're not moving from there. This isn't good. We're halfway there. And it's not looking great. They've already changed their appearance, I guess. They're no longer a plague doctor. They are very much more angelic in appearance. And they're having a meltdown, which sucks because that means I'm going to have to send somebody else in there. And that's not great because we're already at 6 of 12. I might be dealing with that way sooner than I expected. Not saying that's the worst thing in the world, just saying that I'm scared. Somebody hold me. I don't know what to do when it finally goes. Boy, that slime infection moves fast. It actually infected the majority of this department, and there was nobody in here that was infected. Yoon-hoo just kind of stepped in here one time, and the second someone got it once, I mean, you saw, there was quite a few, and I had to clean up most of the clerks out of that area with the execution bullets. Those are really nice. I'm so glad I have those now. There shouldn't be anything that could kill Gary. That's what I thought, right? Apparently, if they have the goop on them for too long, they die. Can I clean the goop off? Hold on. Is there anything that can get rid of the goop? Oh, you have to click on them? Oh, that sucks. You can click the goop and get rid of it? Dang, that sucks. That means the whole day's ruined. That's good to know, though. So if their face gets covered, you click on them. quickly. It'll pop the bubble. They'll go back to being okay for a while. I'm also realizing Yoonhoo cannot leave once they've gotten the heart of goop. Everything is a heart with this game. I guess that's okay. Love is always a good thing, no matter what shape it takes, even if it's goop shaped. But still, what the heck? Okay. I got a plan. Stick with the plan. No more seeing what the heck happens. Just doing what I need to do. This day is going to be done. Sort of. There was a second there that I thought, well, got to start this day over. But I thought, you know what? No, I refuse. Even though all the meltdowns were going nuts, I actually was able to catch up to one of them, and I was okay. So I did it. Didn't have to start over. Oh, I'm so tempted to take another one of these. Is your future totally grim? Have you hit absolute rock bottom? Not a single way out in sight? Are you trying to sell me something? Feels like they're trying to sell me something. Oh, it's an item. Oh, that's right. This is going to be an item. Save us now and forevermore. The truth shall set us free. This portrait captures... Nope, I'm taking this one. I don't care. It's grim, whatever it is, but... That's Carmen! Hey, Carmen, what's up? I recognize that little hairdo anywhere.
Ease up your tension and just close your eyes. Yes, just like that. Make yourself as comfortable as possible so that your mind finds itself comfortable too. It tickles, no? But just wait. Now, fade away without a trace. Feel the water and air during the different seasons, inside a different dream and a different body. Forgetting and remembering everything. You've already become something. I don't know what it is, but I've already left for somewhere long ago. Please, don't look for me. I will no longer be able to teach you.
Oh, that seemed sort of... It seems sad. I thought it was going to be happy. It wasn't. Oh, this is definitely hard. I recognize that posture and that weird clipboard anywhere.
But Mr. A, please! I want to be part of the Cogito experiment. I'm all ready. I can prove it.
Don't follow me. Wherever you go. The particles scattered across the floor are sparkling in the light. Kill me, please. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't want... Angela, I did not want to relive that one particular moment, please. You can let that one go, please.
Just as you commanded, I have written up the job application form for our corporation. The reception is good. Everyone thinks that it's a new employment method that does not concentrate on just one's abilities.
Oh. They don't know that everyone's disposable? Is that what it is?
The number of applicants is projected to meet the initial calculations. The experiments are almost complete. We will soon hire people according to the order of priority you've stated. I've also arranged a meeting with Time Track.
Who or what is Time Track? This is the first time I've heard of that.
Are you thinking about those who have left you?
I wasn't until you just said something. Gebura will be back soon. Manager, if it's alright with you, could you pass my words along? Gebura, she's strangely obsessed with suppression. Wouldn't you say? Any casualty to employees during the suppression process, she entirely disregards it. Lady Angela's perfectly aware, but she conveniently turns a blind eye to it. It makes sense. The more people who get the got during the suppression, the more energy we produce. So why would Angela stop? That's like the perfect person. There'd be so much energy produced. I feel like there's a balance, though. The more energy produced, I'm assuming the abnormality gets stronger. So at a certain point, it becomes so strong you can't contain it or harness the energy. I'm sure Angela's probably calculated out what that number is and, like, dials back the release of that abnormality when it gets close. That's my best guess, is how they kind of mitigate too much damage being done. Gebura's great at handling the abnormalities when they breach. It's as if she was born for this job. No, she was created for it. I'm pretty sure I did that. I don't know if I should be proud of that or disgusted at myself. Maybe a little bit of both. But that's okay. We're trying to piece this together, and one day I'll figure that part out. So, I suppose a few extra dead employees is considered a reasonable trade-off. But you see, as a manager, you should know that massacring abnormalities is not our only priority. Well, I don't know if Gebura will listen to you, but I'd really appreciate it if you could give it a go. I'll try. I can't make any promises.
I saw Chesed leaving. What nonsense did he ramble on about this time? Be honest with me. I can see everything. Let me warn you. Don't act as if you know everything. I've been here for a long time. I've seen much more than you have.
Have you? I'm not sure you have. Gebura!
Experiment Subject 0934. We'll be running a simple test before we administer the chemicals.
Christopher? Who's this? Where have they been? Is this what Chesed used to be? No scars! What happened? Is this where we figure out where they got the scars? Maybe. It looks like their eye is the same color too. So maybe when they got scratched, they either had one of their eyes busted because they're a robot, or it went like blind, and that's why it's like grayish.
Ah, Gebura, the machine with a soul. A wonderful creation of Laboratory Corporation.
Were you the first one? Otherwise, why would people be astonished that this machine has a soul? The other ones do too. Look at Angela. It might not be a good soul, but there's a soul in there somewhere.
What does it mean to have a soul?
It means one may truly have worth. It's the center of the faith our vulnerable Lord A believes in. I participated in this experiment because I trust him. Christopher, who are you? My guess is probably Chesed. Who knows? It could also be another one we're going to run into. I don't know. Not until it shows me.
I don't know if I have a soul. If I'm disassembled, will there be a soul inside me?
Well, it can easily be determined just by talking with you. A soul cannot be seen, but it can be felt. I will be reborn as I confront my own soul. Mankind and the world will be changed soon. Trust in A, for he is our savior, who shall lead us all. I don't feel comfortable being a cult leader like that. Can we not? I would rather, like, have we seen Isabel before? I swear I vaguely remember that name. I can't remember who it is, though. Until I know for sure, I'm just going to give him my regular voice. So, you're Miss Gebura. I heard a lot about you from Christopher. They say you have a real soul. Our vulnerable A really is remarkable. Can we not refer to me as the vulnerable A, please? How far has A gone to convince people that they need to do everything for them? This feels like maybe crossing a little bit of a line in the science community that I think we're trying to be part of. Don't pay attention to those who disrespect you. They do not know your true worth. Oh, meet Gilly, our daughter. She is kind and sweet, just like you. Did you meet Gebura before? Kind and sweet?
Does this child also have a soul then?
Don't disassemble them to find out, please.
Of course, a soul is something every living creature has. It's the essence of us all, yet not known to many. This world only believes in things that can be seen with the eye. It's a sad belief that will eventually lead everyone to destruction. That's cool. Miss Angela! Miss Angela, is that a monster? That is what we call an abnormality, Gebura. How is it different from monsters? Monsters are in themselves repulsive, terrible creatures at the core and the start of their existence. However, abnormalities originate from humans.
I knew it. We can create them. And they probably are human, and then eventually become not human. And that's where they come from. So that's how abnormalities are made. I always wondered.
Then why does that abnormality have Mr. Christopher's watch? And why does it make sounds as if it were mimicking Mr. Christopher's voice?
She just told you. Because they start out as humans. That was Mr. Christopher.
You see, Gebura, that's because abnormalities originated from them. It's not like they materialize all of a sudden or come into existence from nowhere.
Do abnormalities eat humans? Is it mimicking Mr. Christopher like that because it devoured him?
I don't understand. That is a complicated thing to explain, Gebura. What's certain is that this did not happen because of someone's vice or malice, and that the shape you perceive as a monster certainly carries the will of the man you called Christopher.
Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I was right. A while back, when I said, are they trying to create more? They are. And they're creating them from people. And that's why they have people there. So, me leveling up and strengthening all of our abnormalities in order to succeed is probably just creating super strong individuals who are going to become super strong abnormalities. Ugh, that sucks. I don't want that to happen to any of ours. I love them dearly, each and every one of them. But if that time comes, I guess we'll cross that bridge.
Why does the experiment log include a step where Mrs. Isabel is sent to chamber D101? Why should we place her anywhere near that horrific monster? I don't know, Gebura. You know she isn't known for explaining the purpose of every experiment to us, right? I think I heard that it's to rigorously determine the loss of humanity. But I don't get what it really means. That's definitely going to end up hurting Mrs. Isabel. I should tell Miss Angela to stop it. Gebura, maybe you should just keep quiet about it. I've seen other machines question her orders, and Miss Angela would reset us if we disobeyed her.
Ugh.
Please, if you're feeling angry, I suggest you rather embrace that anger and move on. Shouldn't that be better than to lose your memory and exist as a lifeless puppet, being ashamed to the soul you got to bear?
Oh. Well, that sucks, huh? Whoa, what are you doing here? This is Angela's office. Why are you here? Or is maybe my office? Why are you here?
What do you think the ending to that story is? Where did Christopher's wife and his daughter Gilly disappear to?
Oh, you were telling me this story? You marched into my office, slammed your fist down, and said, hey, listen, you need to know something. I appreciate you sharing the information, but my God, I'm gonna have nightmares about that one.
I won't ever know either. Hard to say if it's fortune or unfortunate, but the experiment was not under my responsibility. All I know is that old blanket Gilly had was the only thing to come out of the monster's chamber. Most people wouldn't even talk to us since machines weren't worth putting their minds to. But Christopher and Isabel, they told me I was worthy of something. They looked past my exterior and saw what was inside of me, something I wasn't even aware of. Those monsters were obligated to call abnormalities, have killed many people since then, and yet those things never die. It's not fair. Why do we have to treat them nicely? Don't pay any heed to the employees in front of you. When an abnormality shows up, their lives will be the least of your worries. Since it's clear that those monsters feel pain, I'll dish out as much pain as possible. That's the only reason why I'm standing here. Don't ever patronize me again.
Oh, was I trying to tell you to back off? It didn't give me the option over in the corner, the 3 options where I don't have a choice, because I was not going to tell you to back off. What? Suppress 3 different Aleph abnormalities? Holy crap, that's going to be a tough mission. I don't know how we're going to do that, but I guess we'll find out in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching this one. And remember to take care. And goodbye!